What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Power of the Primes Prime Masters Wave 3. So this wave consists of 3 new figures. We've got Solus Prime, Quintus Prime, and Megatronus, and they all have their individual Prime Master armors. So Solus Prime, as you can see, is in Octopunch armor for... I don't really know why they chose Octopunch for this, but you can see Solus Prime's little symbol right there. Solus Prime, of course, the Weapon Forger Prime, and you can see pretty nice looking, nice artwork on that. Quintus Prime here with actually quite nicely sculpted bludgeon armor. And you can see Quintus Prime's symbol there. It's a little hard to make out because the paint is very light on that, but Quintus Prime is the Cedar of Life. And, you know, implying that Quintus Prime created the Quintessons or some such. We've got some... I can't tell if these... Oh, there's not armor pieces, just... it looks like armor pieces that go over the arm here, but in actuality it's just molded right onto the arm there. It's not any different. Anyway... And last but not least, Megatronus here. You can see the artwork there. Megatronus, the Dark Warrior, and he comes in Bomb Burst, and then you can see Megatronus symbol right there. So, yeah, not too much else to say about this. This is, of course, Wave 3. I believe this is the last wave of Prime Masters that we're going to get from Power of the Primes. I don't know that 100% for sure, but I believe that is the case. But in any regard, we're going to go ahead and open these guys up and check them out right now. Alright guys, so here we have Solus Prime, Quintus Prime, and Megatronus in their decoy armor. So let's start with Solus Prime in her Octopunch armor. And you can see it's very nice paintwork going on here. You got lots of nice little paint apps, a lot of nice little details. That skull on there. Nice bright yellow eye. You've got a Decepticon logo tampoed on the top there. And we've got some articulation just in the arms. You're going to find the same articulation in all of the Prime Master figures. And of course you do have the little handle here for the weapon mode. And I'll just show that off really quickly. The weapon mode is basically this. You just pop this little bit down here and flip this around, and you can, of course, plug in your Prime Master up in the top if you so choose. So let's go ahead and do that because I gotta get her out of here anyway. And of course, it's going to be just absolutely impossible to do. Which, you know, is always fun. There we go. So you just fold that over and plug it in, I guess, however, I don't even remember. I think it's, yeah, like that. So you plug that in, and there you've got some sort of weapon, I guess. It's like maybe a crossbow kind of thing. But other than that, you can remove this weapon from remove this piece from the back of the decoy armor. Again, with much difficulty. And it's got a little peg here that I can go in Octopunch's little fist. And now they've got a little octopus gun, question mark. And so here, of course, is Solus Prime. You can see the symbol on the back a little more nicely now, a little more easily. And there's Solus Prime. Not really a whole lot to her, but you know, it gets the job done. You got articulated arms and the articulated legs, which are stuck together, but you can do that. And that's really it as far as Solus Prime / Octopunch. So we'll just put them off to the side and take a quick look at Quintus Prime and Bludgeon. There we go. So here is the bludgeon decoy armor, and it looks really nice, actually. They did a great job with the head sculpt considering how small this figure is. Again, you've got some nice paint apps going on here, some nice copper and some sort of flat gray coloring. to kind of pick out the orange and purple of the rest of the figure. Again, you've got that same articulation. And then in place of a weird octopus gun, you've got just a big cucumber gun here for bludgeon to carry. I think it's supposed to be, you know, reminiscent of like a tank, you know, a tank cannon or something like that. But you can hold it like that, and of course, it's got the same deal. You can pop this on the back, and it flips over, and then you've got yourself a big rifle kind of weapon, which is pretty cool. And then of course you could pop Bludgeon's chest open, and with any luck actually get Quintus Prime out of there, and you can see the symbol, which is a little bit hard to pick out, the especially on the camera, because it's just a slightly different orange than the rest of the head, for lack of a better term. So it does kind of blend in. You can get an idea of the design anyway. And then Quintus Prime really has no paint apps on the front, which is kind of a bummer. Nothing on the face. It could have at least done the face in this, even if it was the same orange as this. Just a little something, kind of pick it out a little bit, but no, nothing. So there you go with that. And that is Bludgeon and Quintus Prime. I'll go ahead and put this back in here just for now. These guys. And last but not least is Megatronus in his bomb burst decoy armor. And you can see, again, very nice sculpting, nice paintwork. He's got some little gold eyes, actually, which is pretty cool. And Decepticon logo, little paint apps here and there. Same articulation as we've come to expect. And this guy goes with the claw option, which we've seen on a few of the other Prime Masters. So you can flip the claws up and they do lock into place, which is kind of nice. Or you can, of course, remove them and peg them into the hand of Bomb Burst as well. And then you can open up Bomb Burst's chest to release Megatronus, aka the Fallen Prime. And let's take a look at Megatronus. So we'll take a look at the symbol first. Really evil looking symbol. But it looks pretty nice. It's not actually on a gunmetal, but it looks almost like it, just the way the shadows work. It looks like it's on a gunmetal background, with the red being picked out there. It just looks really, really nice. It actually shows up really well, and it's just a really nice design. But checking out the front, you can see Megatronus has a little silver paint app on his face, and not much else. He does look relatively Megatron-y, which is fine. And especially the coloration of the body. You've got the dark dark gray with the sort of lighter silvery-ish gray, and it works. So yeah, I mean, I think this is the final wave. Like I said, I think it's the final wave of the Prime Masters line. And it's good, it's solid. You pretty much know what you're getting as far as these by this point. If you've gotten any of the others, it's pretty much the same deal. I feel like Octo Punch and Solus Prime is probably the weakest out of the three, but that's by no means like a negative. They're all fine figures. They're nice little guys to have on your desk, and of course the playability with the other Prime Master toys, or Power of the Primes toys, I should say, is a nice addition. So there you have it. Not too much else to say about these guys. So I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be back with more reviews soon, so stick around. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.